Hello, this is Games In-House and welcome to another devlog for Peasant Uprise. I've been iterating the last couple of weeks over different versions of the game logo, and I'd like to share what has gone behind coming up with the concept, the different versions that I require, and we'll end up with two special announcements. So stick around and let's get started. It's been a bit over a year of development and I still don't have an official logo for the game, so it's about time to start working on one. I decided to focus on the logo concept design first and then make modifications to fit the different sizes that I need. Peasant Uprise revolves around a few peasants embarking on a quest that takes them through the province of Swayne. As I have mentioned in the past, the focus is on the peasants themselves, not in the storyline, so it made sense to have peasants on the logo. Also, the adventure is pushing these peasants forward towards the town of Swayne. With these two key elements in mind, I decided to have a bunch of peasants running forward, symbolizing that they're heading onto this adventure. For the peasants, I wanted to use the actual game characters. So I lined them up, convinced them to run in place, and then after a few takes, I ended up with a few good motions of each. But normally you wouldn't want something too realistic or detailed on a logo, so I decided to just use their silhouette. I'm sticking with the same font style as I have in most of my devlogs, which is the same as in the in-game primary font. But I made some alterations so it would not be so symmetrical and it would blend with the peasants a little bit better. Once I was satisfied with the concept, I had to extrapolate it into different versions that I need. I wanted to have a simple black and white logo, so I was thinking about what I would like to see in, say, something like a t-shirt. But thinking ahead, Peasant Uprise is a long title, so I had doubts as to how it would look in small versions of the logo, so I also need a simplified version of it. The third version would be for something even smaller, like an application icon. But all these versions only cover black and white scenarios, and that's not really what you would see in Steam. So I'm also going to need versions of the large and medium in full color, and with background that I can then feed into Steam capsules. This is the final outcome. From the black and white series, I ended up with the normal version, a smaller version, and a tiny version. Now for the full color ones, these are the ones I ended up with that cover the large, main, small, and header capsules required by Steam. Finally, for the game icon that you would see on your desktop, I ended up with this one, even though I haven't tested it yet. I also want to toss in here my original capsule so it's clear the evolution that it has taken place. But let me know what you think and whether you like the logo and the new capsules. This channel has now reached 500 subscribers, and that's just amazing. It tells me that people are either interested in the project or are finding my content engaging. Either way, I'm both proud and thankful for this accomplishment. Secondly, Games In-House has now been approved to start having a presence in Steam. This is what really prompted me to work on the logo and the capsules. Needless to say that this is pretty exciting news for me, to finally start seeing Peasant Uprise making its way into the Steam store. Thanks for sticking around, and please support this project by liking, subscribing, and clicking on the bell to receive notifications of future uploads. Thanks! With that said, I'll see you in the next update.